It is now my honor to introduce Hannah, who has a few words to share.
Good afternoon. My name is Hannah Gonzalez, and I want to thank you all for inviting me here today. I'm going to cry.
Take a breath.
My partner Joe and I are raising our 13-year-old son Mason here in East Hampton. We love living here, but as most of you know, it's also one of the most expensive places in the country to raise a family. For most of the 14 years that we've been together, Joe has been the primary provider for our family. Not because I didn't want to work, but because I couldn't. In 2015, I developed a rare neurological condition called pseudotumor cerebri. I lost my vision for nearly a year, and although I regained partial sight in one eye after brain surgery, I wasn't able to work for almost 10 years. Last year, my doctors finally cleared me to go back to work. I found a job at our local movie theater and started babysitting for local families. It felt like life was finally moving in the right direction. And then everything changed again. Last July, my body began attacking itself again, and I spent 9 months in the hospital and underwent 14 brain surgeries. While caring for me, Joe was seriously injured in a car accident. Suddenly, neither of us could work.
You're good.
Like so many local families, we stretched every dollar, relied on food stamps, and sometimes I skipped meals so Mason would always have enough to eat. Our priority has always been our son. That's when the Springs Food Pantry became a lifeline. Because I couldn't leave the house after my surgeries, volunteers began delivering healthy food to our door every week. That kindness meant more to me than I can ever express. Every week we received fresh produce, meat, eggs, dairy, and other nutritious foods we simply couldn't afford otherwise. I especially love receiving the beautiful produce donated by the local farms being celebrated here today. Those fruits and vegetables aren't just healthy, they're something we would rarely be able to put on our table ourselves. Now our food stamps can be used for things like bread for Mason's endless peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, while the pantry provides the fresh, healthy foods that keep our family nourished. Just as important are the people. Every volunteer has treated us with kindness, respect, dignity, and a smile. No one has ever made us feel embarrassed for needing help. Instead, they made us feel welcome and supported. Tonight, I want you to know that your generosity is about so much more than groceries. It gives people like me the chance to breathe. It gives my son Mason healthy food so he can thrive. It reminds families that we are a part of a community that cares. As you enjoy this beautiful afternoon together, I hope you'll remember that the generosity in this room reaches families like mine every single week. On behalf of my family and the hundreds of local families who rely on the Springs Food Pantry every week, thank you. Your generosity brings hope to our community, and it truly changes lives. Thank you.
You did it. You did it.